Hey guys, it's Danibelle. I hope you guys are having an awesome day today wherever you are in the world. Check out Dom, he's hanging out here at the airport with us. So today we're back on our Farmcore island of Sugar Belle, and we're getting closer and closer to Christmas and Toy Day, guys. I'm super excited. We've been working on this series called the 12 Builds of Christmas. So today we're doing another build. I had a request to do a tutorial on how I did the train station here in front of Sugar Belle. So I thought that's what we could do for this video today. I went ahead and tore it down for the most part, just so we can do a quick tutorial. I did one earlier on the island before the 2.0 update, so it is slightly different now that we have a few more 2.0 goodies to work with here. And we're just going to basically transform this area into the Polar Express. I thought it would be fun to do something holiday related just for the winter time, and then of course we'll switch it back to a more appropriate Farmcore theme once the holidays are over. So let's speed things up and get going. I'm really excited. So what have you guys been up to? Have you been busy getting ready for the holidays? Have you been out shopping? Have you been hanging out with your kiddos? Have you been decorating your house in real life for the holiday coming up? Have you been putting up your tree? There's all kinds of things I feel like that keep us so busy this time of year. So really looking forward to it though. It's always one of my favorite holidays in the whole year. You can see, of course, all of our villagers are coming up to talk to us for this build. I don't know what it is. I feel like as soon as you turn on the construction app, they are so nosy and interested in what you're doing. It's kind of hilarious and pretty adorable. Okay, so the first thing to do with this entrance for Sugar Belle, it's really, really small. It's like a micro entrance. I feel like it's literally like, I think, 4 slots wide from the plaza. So what we're doing is putting down this really cute, it's sort of like a wooden board. I've used this piece actually to make doors and things like that on simple panels, but it makes a really nice wooden pathway on either side of our track. And now we're just setting down track that is, in this case, it's white. I thought this would be a great track to use for this build just because it is winter time and the snow on the ground. So it has sort of a frosty look to it, which I think is appropriate. Normally in the past when I did this build, I used this really amazing piece called a mossy track, and there were 2 pieces to that, just like this one, but it was 2 different creators. So like I said, before, I will be sure to put the creator information in the description of the video for you guys if you're looking for something like this to use on your islands. And again, probably after the holiday season, we'll switch it back to the mossy track for spring. So yeah, so for now, it's looking pretty good. We need to put a little end cap here on the end. I'm using this sort of like a rusty grate pattern, which I think is really versatile and nice to use on the island. So we're going to put that at the very end, just because I didn't want this train track to go on and on forever. So we definitely had to find a way to sort of nicely end the track back there. So now we're just sort of creating a train station area. I love these castle gates. They're so great. I love them. They're really cool looking. They're totally customizable to match various different themes. I was thinking in this case it might look more like a train station arrival area. In particular, if you're familiar with the book Polar Express, there's a really great brick style bridge in the area coming up to town. So I thought it sort of resembled that, and then just switching out these little arches, the harvest arches for these gates as well, just to kind of give it more of a defined station sort of look for the holiday season. I thought it would be really great. You can see Tangy's hanging out watching us too. All right, we've also put down some of these cute Plaza Benches. These are Nook Miles items, and you can get them in various colors. Whatever your island color is that you get, you can certainly take them over to Harv's Island. Just pop over there and talk to Reese, and he'll customize them to whatever color you like if you don't like the one that you received for your island's default for the Nook Miles. Okay, so now building the train, we need to stand up some of these these are pro designs actually, and I love this. It's perfect for a train. This particular creator has listed a few different colors as different versions of this, so they coordinate, which is really nice. For the Polar Express build, we're just going to do them all one color because I want them to coordinate. So we're choosing this sort of like black and blue sort of tone with the gold. I really love the wheels. I think they're really festive and perfect for this build. So we're just sort of setting all of these up. I decided for the space that we have here on Sugar Belle that I wanted to do 6 cars, and then we definitely need to make sure we have room for the little engine too. So I'm just sort of moving this around if we can get Ava to move out of the way. She's cracking me up. So yeah, I'm thinking this will look pretty good. Behind that, we're going to be putting these stalls. These actually have a custom design as well. I love this really cute awning. This is a custom design that I'll put in the description of the video for you guys if you're looking for something to use that's festive. I feel like this could almost duplicate into January too, because it has sort of like the look of white Christmas lights with snow. But I feel like because it's not red and green lights, you could probably get away with leaving this up through New Year's, maybe even into February, as long as the snow's on the ground. I feel like it's appropriate because it sort of creates this look of snow on the roof of the train. So I think it's going to work really well for this build. And then last but not least for this, we're going to be putting down this Plaza train. Oh my gosh, look how cute. It's so nice to have a legit train in Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've seen a lot of great creative builds using a brick oven and different pieces of antique furniture, which I think work really well for an abstract build. But now that we have the Plaza train, I feel like it's perfect. All right, so now at the end, we're gonna create a tunnel. I love this cave. I think it's really great, and I'm not sure that it's really meant to look like a tunnel, but I feel like it works really well to sort of end the train to make it look like the illusion of it could go inside of a tunnel. And now we're just adding some of these ornament lamps. I really love these. These are a new 2021 festive item, and I think they're great. They're customizable, and we just did them in the red and green here to sort of alternate them, along with a couple of ornament trees, just to kind of create a little bit of illumination so that once it's dark, we've got some lighting. I wanted to put down some of these illuminated snowflakes as well. These are an older item. They were definitely around last year, but I feel like it'll be fun. We definitely want to do some a big light display here on Sugar Belle for the holiday season. So I'm looking forward to doing that here in the 12 builds of Christmas coming up. But for now, we're just sort of focusing on this train station area. So I hope you're enjoying the videos from the 12 builds of Christmas. So yeah, please check out the future ones. We'll kind of do a little bit more lighting, decorating, things like that on the outside. So just placing some of these around here, I think it's looking pretty good so far. Just a few finishing touches. I wanted to put one of these little steel trash cans here. I really like this item. Plus it's handy. It's right by the airport, so it does make a nice place to be able to ditch any of the things that you wanted to get rid of. For signage, we're using this Polar Express custom design. It's super adorbs. I found it on the custom design portal. And I wanted to use this vertical banner too. This is also customizable, and I feel like it's just really great for versatile signage that you can use if you're doing very specific builds on your island. So really looking forward to being able to utilize that for the holidays. What is Roswell doing? It looks like he's trying to get us to go give a gift to Mott. P.S. guys, Mott is still here. He's not left. He's one of our starters, and I've been trying to boot him off Sugar Belle since he's not Farmcore, but he's still here. So one of these days, I'm sure he'll ask to leave, and we'll have a fun villager hunt to do. But in the meantime, like I said, just wanted to put up a few finishing touches like this Plaza clock. And then probably what I'll end up doing is kind of going through and adding some more things like this gift pile, and then maybe some trees. Definitely, if you are blinging out your island for the holiday season, it's a lot of work, and it ends up coming together really beautifully for the holidays, but then it is a lot to have to clean up. So definitely consider that as you're decorating your island. What I like to try to do is anything that I had out that was harvest related, it's kind of nice to be able to swap those things out for something similar. It makes it a little bit easier to change out for the holidays, especially when you're doing it month to month this time of year at the end of the year. So yeah, like I said, just putting out a few little things here. I'm thinking that for the most part, this looks pretty good. Like I said, I might go back and do a few little things, finishing touches. I dropped a Sahara ticket over there by the train just to symbolize the golden ticket that is in the book for the storyline of Polar Express. But I think it looks pretty good. Like I said, we'll probably put a couple of little finishing touches on it, but I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Yay, look at Ava. She's coming to check everything out too. She's so cute. I really love her. Really happy to have her on Sugar Belle. Yay. Okay, so this is the entrance. Oh my gosh, guys, check her out. She's playing with the train. That is so precious. Stop, Ava. You're so cute. Love her so much. No regrets having Ava on the island. I love it. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. You could definitely swap out these ornament lamps with something else, anything illuminated. Some of the tabletop festive trees I think would be really adorable there too, if you're looking for something different to do. And like I said, just maybe adding a few other holiday items in this area I think would add a lot. So for instance, maybe swapping out this little tree here. We've got these decayed trees. I put these all throughout the island for the fall area, or for the fall season, because I felt like they were really appropriate after Halloween. But just doing something something simple like switching out a tree into a holiday item like that can really make a difference, and it definitely makes it less overwhelming so that you're not necessarily having to come up with a whole new design for the area that you're redoing. You can just sort of spruce it up with some of the items for the holidays. So it definitely makes it, in my opinion, less overwhelming, but adds a lot of nice little holiday touches to your island everywhere. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe let's put down one more festive tree here, and maybe another little lamp, and then I think this area will look a little bit more festive over by Agnes's house. And I'll probably be doing this all throughout the island. I'll be sure to update the dream address. I've been trying to be diligent on updating the dream address. Even though Sugar Belle is a partially finished island, I decided it might be fun to kind of share it with you guys as we go, so that if you see the builds and you want to check it out for yourself, I find for me, if I'm visiting dream addresses, it definitely is nice to be able to see things in person sometimes. So I'll link the dream address for Sugar Belle in the description of the video for you if you want to come for a visit. I hope you'll pop by. If you take any pictures, I am on Instagram at Peppy Crossing Play, so please tag me. I would love to see all about your visit here while you were at Sugar Belle. All right, so believe it or not, this is build 7 for the 12 builds of Christmas. We're sort of winding down with a lot of the things. I still have a few builds I'd love to share with you guys. We definitely want to do a giant light display over by the house, and I will be moving that too so that it's a little bit closer to town for anyone that wants to come for a visit and see any of the interior builds. So we do have a couple of indoor builds left. Probably I wanted to do one more on the DLC as well with jingles, so looking forward to doing some of those here in the next week or so leading up to the holidays. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is switch to nighttime so you guys can see this lit up. Yay! Oh my gosh, it's like a totally different look, right? Between daytime and nighttime. It's almost like two different islands. I really seriously wish that there was a way in Animal Crossing to be able to go to dream addresses and have two different versions, like one during the day, one at night. It would be super awesome. Okay, yeah, so I think this turned out pretty cute. I love the illumination that the snowflakes add and the little ornaments. Oh my gosh, I love this item for this year. Loving the ornaments, loving the trees, loving all that stuff. I really love this little banner. I went ahead and swapped that out and customized it with the Polar Express logo as well. I love how these little ornament lamps illuminate at night. I think they add a lot, especially with these pro designs, since they do have the little face cut out there. It is nice to have a little item that glows that you can sort of see as like a peekaboo through the train. But you could totally swap those out for other little items, whatever you decide you think would look great. I love the little trees and the ambiance that this provides. It's perfect for the holiday season. It really puts me in the holiday spirit, so I think it came together nicely. I might add a few other little illuminated things over here in the plaza. For instance, you could swap out, we could swap out these benches probably for an illuminated holiday tree or something like that. I think that would add a lot. So I'll probably go back and add a few little things before I update the dream address. But I hope you guys will try this for yourselves on your islands. I hope you enjoyed this build. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to watch the video and comment. I truly, really appreciate all of your friendly, kind comments and suggestions. It really does mean the world to me. Let me know in the comments if there's something specific you guys would like to see in the 12 builds of Christmas, and let me know what you've been up to in your islands. Like I said, I love to hear from you guys, love to see what you've been up to. Yeah, thank you so much, you guys. Wishing you all an amazing holiday season. I hope you guys are doing great and taking care of yourselves and enjoying just some peaceful time and relaxing time, not only in real life but on Animal Crossing. Thanks so much, guys. Wishing you all an amazing day. Take care, and we'll see you in the next one.